Hi YouTube family, a pleasant good night to each and every one of you. I hope you had a wonderful day today as I did. The weather was great and I feel so good going out in the backyard and sucking up some of that sun. And of course today I did get my workout on the trampoline. For Sister Channa was hoping the last video that she was gonna see me on the trampoline. Sister Channa, this is for you and all the other ones who was waiting to see me jump on the trampoline. I had a wonderful time. Natalie couldn't stop laughing when she see me just go in and go in, but it's a very good exercise. Today I'm going to be sharing a recipe with you all for Channa Dhal. It is very healthy, very nutritious, and so simple to make. You can have this as a soup, as a side dish. You can have it with roti, which I'm gonna have with mine today. So stick around and let's prepare this Channa Dhal together. I know some of you will know about it, and for some of you it might be new, but we learn something new every day. That's why I like to do some creative recipe so we won't get bored of eating the same thing over and over. So I have all my channa and peas laid out here for the Channa Dhal. Of course, I was soaking my channa for about 6 to 7 hours now. I'm gonna be using a combination of yellow split peas and green split peas. So in this pot of dal, we're gonna have protein in galore. We're gonna have the protein from the chickpeas, and we're gonna have double boost of protein from the green split peas and the yellow split peas. They have a little bit of different flavor in the green one, and my grandma used to like to mix hers when she's making dal. So let me put my channa to boil first because it's a little bit harder than our split peas, and halfway in the cooking process I'm gonna start adding my split peas. So into my boiling water I added the channa. I'm gonna leave the channa to boil and then we will come back to it about 20 to 25 minutes. So I had my yellow and green split peas soaking. I'm gonna wash it out thoroughly and then I'm gonna add it to the pot with the channa or the chickpeas, and we'll let everything boil until they're nice and soft and everything is melting away in that liquid. So let's check on our chickpeas or channa, and as I mentioned, we're gonna add our split peas in here when it's halfway done. So you can see that it's soft, but it still have to go some more. We're gonna go in and add our split peas now. So I'm gonna give this a mix. I'm gonna allow this to cook for 10 minutes before I go in with my ingredients, because I like when the dal have all its impurities float up to the top, that I can remove them before I start adding my delicious ingredients. So for my dal, I'm gonna cut up some fresh ingredients, and I have garlic. I'm gonna go in and finely chop my garlic. For dal, I don't add too much, but when I finish with it, it always come out with a delicious flavor. I'm gonna go in here and do the same for the onion. I'm gonna finely chop my onions. Of course, I'm gonna add some pepper, and I have that on my cutting board. This is optional. If you're not big on pepper, you can leave the pepper out. And this recipe tonight for Channa Dhal, and I'm adding some pumpkin or butternut squash in there, was an inspiration from a little bit of Rose Craft and Nature. So big shout out to you, Rose, and a little bit of Nia's idea. because when I did my Saijan and spinach dal, Rose said she normally put in a little bit of channa and all these different things. And then I remember my grandma used to make Channa Dhal back home. Nia said she would put in a whole bunch of vegetable into hers. So with a little bit of Nia's idea and Rose craft and nature, guys, Rose have a craft channel. You guys please check her out and show her some love. She's one of my dear supporter as well. So I'm gonna give this a nice fine chop on the onions, and today because I'm using small onions, I'm adding 2. If you have big onions, you will only need 1 of them. So now I'm gonna go in and chop my pepper up, and this is gonna give the dal a nice beautiful flavor. Now I'm gonna go in with my garlic, onion, and hot pepper. We're gonna add our roasted geera, turmeric, and those are must for dal, and salt for flavor. You wanna give this a nice mix. And you can see now that the color changed once you add your geera and your turmeric. The color will change and the flavor will start building now because all our ingredients is in here. So pumpkin is going in so it can cook with the dal and all that nice flavor. So imagine the flavor this is gonna have. So my friends, I went in here with my dal gutney or my dal swizzler, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mash up my channa and I'm gonna mash up that pumpkin. And this is a dal, when you make it, you wanna have it with some texture in there, because my husband likes to eat his with a spoon in a bowl like a dal soup. So I'm gonna make it that way, and we're gonna have it as a soup. You can have it with some roti, you can have it with some rice, you can have it with a few slices of bread. But this is the texture I'm gonna make mine today. So just like when we're making regular dal, I have my oil in the pan. I added some whole jeera. I'm gonna toast it up a little in that oil, and then I'm gonna go in with my chopped garlic. So now I'm gonna add my roasted ground jeera along with the whole jeera. They will add a beautiful flavor to my dal, and this is what you call chunky the dal. So I'm preparing all the ingredients here to chunky my dal. And that's the favorite part of making dal. So to go with my Channa Dhal, I prepared 5 sada roti. Who want to have roti can have some. Who want to have theirs just as it is can have it like that. But I make sure that I have something for everyone. I'm gonna cook these and then I'll do my taste test. So I have my Channa Dhal here, as you can see. It is nice and chunky, and I have nice roasted garlic and jeera. I'm gonna plate up some in this bowl right here to show you the texture that I have in the dal. Look at that. And it's not called Channa Dhal for no reason. It is Channa Dhal, and we have to prove it by adding those chunky pieces of channa. Matthew had some in a cup, and what did you think, Matt?
I like the chunks.
And how was the flavor with the pumpkin and all that?
It was good, and I like the peppery flavor.
You like that I add a nice spicy kick with those hot pepper? Yeah, that makes it even nicer. So I'm gonna have this amount. I can have it with a spoon just as it is, and it will be filling for me. But today I made some sada roti to go with it. And for all my vegetarian friends, you can't ask for anything better. There is protein full in this bowl. I have protein from the chickpeas, protein from the green split peas, and protein from the yellow split peas. And to complement it, we have that nice sweetness of the butternut squash. So here is my beautiful Channa Dhal. Look how nice and chunky. As I mentioned, It can go as a soup. It can go just as it is. I'm gonna go in for a nice mouthful for all the viewers. Very nice, delicious. Sweetness from the pumpkin. That jeera is really nice in there, and I love the whole jeera in my dal. Because when you bite into one, you will get that very nice nutty flavor of the roast jeera, and it is so satisfying. So now I'm gonna go in with a piece of my roti. My sada roti will go very nice with this because it's gonna suck up the nice dal into that roti. Look at that. And this is how I'm gonna have mine. To all the viewers, take your bite. This is yours. Amazing combination. Channa dal and sada roti, perfect marriage together. I'm gonna take pieces and do like this, put it in here and let it get flavor up with a nice dal in there. And this is how I'm gonna eat mine. So I can get roti, I can get dal, and I can get chickpeas. Let me know how you like to eat your dal. So satisfying, so rich, so flavorful, and so delicious. If you like this recipe, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, I hope you will consider subscribing soon. Until then, we want to say stay blessed, stay safe. We love you all. Bye for now.